Hey guys, so this video again is a little something different. As much as I love these two manis together, and I really do, I thought it would bother my OCD, but they're both so gorgeous that I didn't mind having them on at all. But alas, one must come to an end. So I'm going to show you guys yet again how I deconstruct the stones, and that one just flew right off. They're really not hard to get off. You know, I put them on in such a way where you don't have to actually destroy your whole nail trying to get nails off. Why can I ever talk during these things? Trying to get your stones off. I'll get my ish together eventually, I promise. This whole video is a bit of a train wreck, and I apologize preemptively. I wasn't paying very close attention to the frame, so I do go out of frame a lot, but for the important stuff, I promise you will not miss anything. It was also pretty late at night when I filmed this. I usually film during the day, but I filmed this at night. I had my mother come down from New York to visit with us for a few days, so my days were kind of hectic, but I did want to film still, so I did this at night, so the shadowing is a little intense, so I apologize. But we've got stones off, and I'm actually going to keep those and recycle them because they're Swarovski and I don't want to throw them out. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and snap on my removal bit, and that's the safety bit that I use, so I don't tear my cuticles up. I'm going to go ahead and e-file off the top coat, and then I'm going to soak my nails off, and then we're going to play with my brand spanking new Sparkle & Co. subscription bag that I just got, which is so much fun, and we'll get into all of that here in just a little bit. So hang tight, relax, and watch me e-file, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've gotten my nails totally soaked off, and if you need a removal video, I will leave one in the description box for you. But yeah, it only took me 5 minutes, not even. So now I'm gonna go ahead and prep my nails, and I have found that doing minimal prep on my nails, it actually works really well. So I have other prep videos that you can check out, but this is super minimal prep. I take this little bitty ball bit thing. I think it's a diamond bit. I'll leave a link for that below as well. And I just graze over my cuticle area just to exfoliate whatever dead skin might be on there from, you know, the week or whatever it was that I had that set on, any of the growth. And it also it also pushes back your cuticle as you're going around that cuticle area. So it kind of does like double duty. I love this bit. I am now using this bit for everything. I'm obsessed. And how fast was that? It literally took me like 10 seconds. So now I'm gonna brush off the dust, and I'm gonna dehydrate using my Mia Secret Prep, which is a dehydrator that I still have. I think I have about, I've barely put a dent in it. I'm like a third of the way down. Once I'm done with that though, I'm gonna make my own dehydrator. I'm gonna try it at least. We'll see how it goes. It's gonna be one of them, typical Marla experiment. We'll see how badly I can screw that one up. You know what they say, if at first you don't succeed, buy some dehydrator. Anyway, so I got this Sparkle & Co. subscription, and I had been eyeing it for a while and figuring out if that's something I really wanted to do, and I am now pissed that I didn't do it sooner. So we're gonna start playing with that. They came with 4 different colors, one of which was a green. So that one's off to the side, waiting for me to do God knows what with it. But I'm gonna be using the 3 out of the 4, which are Space Dust, Supernova Glow, which is that purple. It's actually a glow. I didn't realize it. I should have by the name, but it is a glow powder. That Galactic Episode, which is they call it a topper. I guess you could put it over any dip powder, and that's what I'm gonna do here. And I'm also gonna play around with the Space Dust, which you saw, which is a gorgeous black powder with like iridescent blue glitter. So, and I'm gonna do, you know, I've seen a lot of people do mayonnaise with this subscription bag very recently, and everyone's doing like galaxy nails. And I get it. I totally get it that this was kind of meant to be a galaxy themed subscription bag. And while I do kind of sort of meander down the galaxy path here, I wanted to, as per usual, do something a little bit different. So I decided I'm gonna do Northern Lights because I love them so much, and I will probably never ever see them actually in my lifetime because you have to go up north. And by up north, I mean like Russia or like Alaska. And I'm not a fan of being cold or being, you know, wet in snow and all that nonsense. So probably not gonna make the bucket list. But I do love them and they're gorgeous. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some Northern Lights nails and wait to see how they come out. Y'all, one of my favorite mayonnaise I think I've ever done. So hang tight for the nail art at the end of this. It's so damn easy, so easy. But we'll get into that here in a little bit. For right now, I'm going to start by getting some powder on my nails. So I'm gonna put on my triple vitamin base, and I'm doing the purple first because it is a flat color. And I'm gonna do some ombre with, well, I'm calling it confetti. I don't think it's confetti. The Galactic Episode, the topper. So I'm gonna let you watch me get the purple powder on, and I'll come back and explain the ombre I'm doing. It's really nothing crazy, but we'll get there when we get there. All right, guys, hang tight, and I will be right back. Okay, so now I've got my trusty double-ended eyeshadow brush, and we're gonna ombre. And you'll see what I did. I did my thumbnail. I'm going to apply the base, just like, usual. And then I'm gonna take my double-sided, double-ended, whatever, eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna dip my eyeshadow brush into the, I wanna call it confetti, man. I don't know what it's called, the topper. I have air quotes, you can't see them, but I'm doing them, the topper. So I'm going to, just tap in there, and I'm gonna tap ever so gently by my cuticle area. And I try to get this more heavily, near my cuticle, and then ever so lightly work my way down, midway down my nail. So it's like that ombre fade effect. And I didn't want to go super heavy with the glitter. I really didn't. Glitter, confetti, whatever. So it's super light and subtle, but I think it came out really cute. And then towards the end of my nail, the free edge of my nail, I go in with the purple. Except I'm a mess. And I'm getting glitter everywhere. I forgot to tap off. It was a long day, and I may have had a drink or two at dinner. Well, Sunday fun day. I'm going to stop talking. I have no more excuses. So then I brush everything off. And I do the opposite on my index finger. So that's where the purple came out. See how cute? I love this glitter, this confetti stuff, the topper, so cute. So now on my index finger, and this is where ish starts hitting the fan here. I start going out of frame, and y'all will get the idea, I promise. I apologize. I'm very sorry. Usually I pay more close attention to this, but I got very, very into this. I was super into this mani, which is a good thing, I guess, right? I mean, not for you. For me, it was good. You'll see at the end, everything will fall into place. So I am doing the base on the index finger just like I usually would. And instead of tapping on my cuticle area, I'm going to start tapping at my free edge. So we're doing, a fade from the, I always get confused. So they call it the edge, the bottom, or the top? I don't know. From my free edge going towards the center of my nail. And then I'm going to put the purple from my cuticle going towards the center of my nail. So it's like the opposite of my thumb. Thumb was the other way around. Y'all know what I'm saying. I feel like you know what I'm saying. You're watching it, you know what I'm saying. And then for my pinky, I was conflicted about what to do with my pinky nail. I didn't know if I wanted to leave it as purple or do another ombre. So what I actually decided to do on my pinky nail, which you're not going to see because I am out of frame. I'm sorry. I suck, I know. For my pinky nail, see, look how cute that looks. It's just super subtle. I'm going to do a full dip over the purple into that topper. And you'll see the after effect. And I wish you guys could see it super close up because it came out so gorgeous. You do want to slightly push down any of the little bits of stuff. I don't even know what's in here. I think it's foil. Who knows? So you do want to push down the little pieces of foil because they don't lay flat on their own necessarily. Some of them do. Some of them are stubborn and don't want to behave. So you want to just give them a little bit of a tap with your finger. Again, it's kind of like the chunky glitter stuff. If you want to use a plastic baggie and put your finger in the baggie and tap down so they don't get glue all over your hand, you can do that too. I didn't really have a problem with it, so I was like, whatever, I'll just smush it down with my finger. And now I'm going to put a coat of clear on top of everything, and I'm using my Dipalicious base. I love this base for working over glitters. I don't know why. I don't know why it is. There's no real methodology to my madness. It's just a personal preference thing. It's a consistency. I find it's a little bit thinner, and it gets in between all the little glittery pieces really well, and it clear caps really well. So I guess that's why I like the Dipalicious. So I'll do that for the 3 nails, and then we're gonna get a little crazy with some black dip powder with the blue iridescent sparkles. Oh my goodness, wait till you see. And I was conflicted about what to do with that too, because they looked really, really good once I dipped. They look really nice after it was all done, don't misunderstand. But like they looked really good as a sugared nail, and I almost kept it, but I didn't. I may have to play with that at some point. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and activate the purple nails so they're all done. I don't have to worry about getting any glitter on them, because you know how I feel about a misplaced piece of glitter where it's not supposed to be. It'll drive me insane. So here's a good trick for you. If you're working with a glitter as opposed to working with a flat color, like if you're doing a mix and match mani, do your whole flat color first, clear coat, activate the whole 9, and then you'll avoid getting any piece of shimmer or unwanted glitter into those nails. Okay, so this is this gorgeous black base with the oh god, look at that, it's so pretty. It's literally like a night sky. So gorgeous. I'm gonna let you guys watch me do my application, even though you're not gonna see a whole lot of it. So just chill out, listen to my super relaxing music, and I am pouring over as opposed to dipping, only because they fill these little pots to literally the rim, and I'm like, if I dip my finger in here, it's going all over the place. I don't know if you caught it in the beginning, but I took the purple color and I poured it into a little jar that I had just to make it easier on myself, because I didn't want to get it everywhere. I did it with the confetti too, but I did that off camera. So here we go. See, told you I would zoom out eventually. All right, hang out, relax for a minute. I will be right back, and we're going to get into some filing and e-filing, which I apologize for leaving out of my last video. I know some of you guys were upset because you like watching me file and e-file, so I won't do that anymore. You can watch me e-file and file all day long if you want. All right, guys, I will be right back. Alrighty, so into the filing, and I am using my 100-100 McCart hand file. I know that 100-180 can be a lot easier to find than a straight 100-100, so you can go ahead and get a 100-180 if that's what you can find, and you can use either side. It's a preference thing. I would never use a 100 grit file on my natural nail ever, so I only use this for, you know, my acrylics. I don't ever file my natural nail, now that I think about it. Files do not ever touch my natural nail. It's probably why all the files I have are 100-100, but if you guys do, you know, filing and shaping before you dip, then definitely go ahead and get a 180 grit file. It's going to be much less coarse and much less detrimental to your poor little natural nails. Anyways, so I'm just gonna do a little shaping. My nails were a little bit too square for my current liking. I decided I wanted a more tapered look. I don't know why. I just like to change it up here and there. So I do bring the sides in, and I apologize for the shadowing. Like I said, I did record this pretty late at night, so my light did cast some weird shadows on my nail desk. But I also want to tell you that I did play around with some new editing for my e-filing, because I know how much you guys love to watch me e-file. And all I gotta tell you is it is sexy. It is some sexy ass e-filing editing that I did. So I'm excited for you guys to watch it. And I'm not gonna talk during it. I'm gonna let the music go. I'm gonna let you watch me e-file, and you guys will just tell me how sexy it is, because I am proud of it. I am proud of my e-filing editing skills. I'm getting better. You guys know I'm not a professional. I'm not like a professional YouTuber. I'm not a professional nail tech. I'm still kind of new to doing all of this, but I'm getting better. And if there's anything you guys ever want to see, I wanted to say hi. Hey there to all my new subscribers. Welcome to the madness. If there's anything you ever want to see or you want me to try out for you, please leave a comment, or you can hit me up on an Instagram and let me know, and I will do my best to make that happen. Yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys watch me e-file and enjoy the sexiness, and I will be back here in just a little bit. How was that for you? It was good for me. So I went ahead and washed my hands, got all the dust and crusties out from everywhere. And now we're gonna have some fun and turn these into some gorgeous Northern Lights nails. So I've gotten into the habit recently of top coating before I start playing around with acrylic paints and stuff, just because in the event you mess up, make a mistake, don't like it for whatever reason, it is so much more easy to take off the acrylic paint or stamping polish or whatever it is that you're playing around with. It's much easier to take it off your nail when you have a top coat on, a gel top coat, I should say. You know, if you're using your regular dip system, then you can totally disregard everything that I'm telling you and carry on. But let me tell you, the gel top coat, it's super convenient when you're doing any kind of nail art with, like I said, polish or paint or whatever, because if you F up, then you can just wipe it off either with acetone or with alcohol, and it just comes off and your nails are perfectly fine, like nothing ever happened. You can start all over again. So I'm just gonna go ahead and top coat, and you can see, oh, I love the top coat magic with the glitter. It just brings everything to life. I can't, it's just gorgeous. I really am mesmerized. I'm looking at them right now. I mean, you're watching me do it, but I'm looking at my actual hand right now, and I'm infatuated. I love them. I love them. They're my favorites. Like, I'm kind of pissed that I didn't put peel off base coat under them, because I would have popped them off and kept them forever. I'm a weirdo. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cure. And now they're like glass and they're perfect. And we're gonna do some nail art. And it's so easy, you guys. This is easy. I do use my rinky-dink little like Tupperware lid things to do put all my nail art stuff on. It's just convenient. It washes off real well, you know. And I got a little chunk of sponge. It's a regular makeup sponge. I'm gonna dip my sponge into the white and tap off a little bit of the excess, and look at this. Boom, 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 boom. And this is gonna be the base that we're gonna create our Northern Lights on. We're gonna add some different colors. I did look at a lot of photos of different images of Northern Lights, and the general color scheme that I saw was purple and blue and green and pink. So that's kind of what I did. I'm not going to sit here and say these are the Northern Lights and they're very technical and sciencey and they're perfect, because they're not. They're my twist on Northern Lights. So that's what I'm using. I'm using the pink. I'm also going to use the purple, and I'm going to list all the specific colors in the description box. I got them all from Walmart. These bottles, they look big, I guess, but they're, I don't know, they're kind of small. They were like 50 cents each. They were super cheap. And I've done a lot of nail art with these, and I have not even put a dent in any of them, because you don't need a lot. You need the super tiniest little amount of acrylic paint to do a lot of this nail art stuff, so they will last you forever. It's such a worthwhile investment. And the yellow, the green and the yellow. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm actually gonna mix up, I didn't like the green by itself. I wanted a lighter and brighter green. And the color I mixed, I'm not a mixologist. I mean, you know, with some vodka and some, you know, mixers, probably. I'm a pretty good mixologist, but now with paint, I have no idea what I'm doing. And to be honest, I do a lot of painting at home with the kids, like on canvases and stuff with acrylic paint. And every time I try to mix green to make it lighter, it winds up looking like guacamole. I can't get away from it. But this actually came out pretty good when you see it on the nail itself. I don't know, it looks dull now, but it'll look good, I swear. So now I'm just tearing off some more chunks of this little makeup sponge thing. It's probably the only use these sponges get in my house, because I'm not a big makeup wearer at all. So, but I use them for nail art. They work out really well. And I'm just gonna dab the first sponge into the purple. It's the first color I'm gonna use. And I'm gonna just lightly tap over where I put the white. You do want to dab off a lot of the excess because this acrylic paint is super pigmented, and you need to take off a lot of it, or it's just going to smush and smear everywhere. So I'm super light-handed with this, And then I'm going to go into my second color, and under the purple I'm going to do the green. And you'll see that it doesn't look as avocado-y, guacamole-ish. Damn it, now I want guacamole. Anyway, so I'm just going to dab that right in next to the purple. And you can ombre this a little bit if you want, or you can keep it solid. It's, you know, whatever you want to do. I let it ombre ever so slightly. You know, I did touch them a little. Yeah, it was just what I wanted to do. I don't know. I think they came out good. You'll have to let me know what you think at the end. So then I'm going in with the blue underneath the green. And we're just going to tap, tap, tap. Again, I let it ombre ever so slightly with that green. And then lastly, we're going to go in with the pink. And I love the way this pink came out too. The whole thing just came out nice. And we're going to add some details with that white acrylic paint too. We'll put some stars in here in a little bit. But I wanted you guys to really see how easy it is to use the acrylic paint over your dip powder to do so much stuff. You guys saw a few videos ago I did all that Halloween nail art, you know, the little Halloween designs with the acrylic paint, and how easy it was. I'm telling you, I am a fan of the acrylic paint. I really should reach out to them. Y'all want to sponsor me? Because I use your stuff all the time. Might as well make some money here. I don't know, I should. Anyway, so I'm just touching up a little of the outer edges, and you can do this with any of the colors that you want. You know, I chose to do it with the pink, and I think I went in with the blue maybe, I don't know. But I just wanted to not make it look so perfect, go out of the lines a little bit. And now I'm going to take the tiny end of my dotting tool. I'm going to go in with the white, and I'm going to make some stars. And by stars, I mean little white dots, because that's what stars look like in the sky, right? I think one or two of them I stretched out to kind of look like an actual star, but I covered up. I wasn't crazy about them. I covered them up with stones. But see how easy this is? And it's all coming together now. Now I'm putting the stars in. Now it's really coming together. And I am obsessed. I don't know if it's healthy, but I'm literally obsessed with this mani. I've been dying to do something like this for a long time. I really didn't want to wow. I can't. I didn't want to hop on the Galaxy nail train, because if you guys haven't noticed, I try to be a little bit different, a little bit more unique, and not ride the same train as everyone else. And I think this is a little bit different. And you guys have to let me know what you think in the comments. Tell me how you feel about my Northern Lights nails. I'm going to go ahead and finish up with the acrylic paint. And I'm going to top coat and put one or two teeny tiny little stones on top of the stars that I screwed up, which is beautiful. You can put if you screw it up, just throw some stones, it'll be good. So I'm gonna let you guys finish up watching, and I'll be back with the final reveal photos. Hang tight. So here's the finished look. I love these so much, in case I haven't said that a million times before. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next vid. Love you, bye.